All right. Imagine the scene. You wake up one morning to the sounds of sirens and punctuated by gunshots and screams, disturbingly close in proximity to your home. As you come to awareness of the situation, you realize that it's not human madness that's caused this chaos around you. It's a zombie apocalypse. Now, mankind is woefully unprepared for a zombie apocalypse due to the fact that nobody believes they really even exist. It's just a fantasy. It's a monster movie. However, the thing about it is, though, zombies may not be real, but if you're not worried about it, you should be aware that the Center for Disease Control has on their website a zombie apocalypse plan. So the government, the people who are pretty much responsible for our well-being, are worried about it. So should you. And hopefully I can provide you with the tools you'll need to survive should a zombie apocalypse ever occur. So the things I'm going to go over are basic information on zombies, the tips for surviving a zombie outbreak, and general things to remember in any sort of apocalypse situation. So the first main point I'm going to go over is information on the zombie. What better information do you need to know than how to kill them? Essentially, the zombie is a walking corpse. Their nervous system and their brain are the only things functioning to control their muscles. That's how they move. The rest of their body, the rest of their functions are superfluous. You could destroy their entire chest cavity, but they'd still be walking at you trying to eat you. The key to destroying a zombie is to destroy the brain. The brain stem in particular, because according to the Zombie Survival Guide, the frontal lobe of the zombie's brain is completely dissolved and rendered functionless. So you want to go for the brain stem, the lower part of the brain that connects to the rest of the brain. And so also I'm going to cover what should you do and how to recognize if you are going to become a zombie. Now, as most people are aware from zombie movies, a bite means you're going to become a zombie. And the symptoms, essentially, of the transformation are, in the first hour, pain and discoloration of the wound, immediate clotting. Hour 5, chills, slight dementia, vomiting, acute pain in the joints. Hour 8, numbing of the extremities and general dementia. Hour 11, paralysis. They eventually lapse into a coma. And a few hours later, they die and reanimate to seek the flesh of the living. Now, to survive a zombie outbreak, first you need to know how to recognize an outbreak should it occur. And to understand that, you need to be aware of the levels of zombie outbreak. And the first level is a low one. There's going to be maybe 1 to 50 zombies at most, and it could range between 24 hours and 14 days. The second class is between 20 and 100 zombies and could last between, usually no longer than a class 1 outbreak. Class 3 goes into numbers in the thousands, which is basically a true crisis. And it could last several months, although likely it would spur a government response and end quickly. And the other class is the true zombie apocalypse, after which we're living in an undead world. And what you need to prepare for a zombie apocalypse pretty much is food, weapons, and knowledge. And that's what I'm trying to provide for you here. And the last things I'm going to provide are things to remember in any sort of zombie apocalypse situation, or, well, any apocalypse situation, but specifically in the zombie apocalypse, you don't want to choose a bad weapon. First of all, you don't want to attract attention, so chainsaws and any other such noise-making power tools are right out. What you want to do is remember that ammo is going to be scarce, so find something you can conserve ammo with, like, say, a crossbow. It's silent, you can recollect your ammo, and, it's rather efficient. Melee weapons are preferred. You can use a crowbar. It has no maintenance, doesn't need sharpening. You can use a baseball bat, whatever. Another thing to remember is human madness. That's another thing to be aware of in any sort of apocalypse situation, is cabin fever and people going nuts from fear. Fear is the worst enemy you're going to have. And lastly, I'm going to say, you all need to buy this book. This is the book that taught me everything I need to know about zombies, and it will help you survive the zombie apocalypse just as well as I do. Thank you.